What's going on, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another review. And today's review is coming to us courtesy of Magnet Home Entertainment, and we have the film Marrowbone from 2017 with its festival circuit. Made its wide release debut in 2018, so this will be eligible for lists, including my own. So Marrowbone, it follows 4 siblings and their mother who escape England, haunted by a troubled past involving their father. They settle in America in this house that I believe belonged to the mother's side of the family, and they're escaping something, and we're trying to learn what that is throughout the film. It slowly gets revealed. We have the 4 siblings meet a girl who lives kind of far away, but they become really good friends over the summer, and then it kind of cuts forward a little bit with the mother being very sick and eventually dying. So the only problem with that is that the eldest son, Jack, isn't old enough to legally adopt his siblings. So the mother says, the law or the state will take your brothers and sisters away if they find out. So they secretly bury their mom in the garden and pretend that she's still alive. It's all going smooth until a lawyer who is supposedly dealing with signing over the house comes and needs the signature of the mother. They basically come up with this elaborate plan to fake it, and that's kind of the basic story there. They also have this level of supernatural elements to it where you're not really sure if there is this supernatural thing going on or if it's just something that was told to them to keep them in the house or away from the outside world. Jack, the eldest son, is the only one who's really allowed to leave the property, and he goes to town and sells stuff for a little bit of money, and he actually has sort of fallen in love with their friend Allie, who they met, played by Anna Taylor-Joy, and she actually is very interested in helping out, but they don't want her to come to the house to see that the mother's not alive, etc., etc. And you have this interesting element because the lawyer actually has a thing for Anna Taylor-Joy's character, Allie, and he gets sort of jealous, and his life is kind of falling apart a little bit. He's supposed to be super successful, and it kind of is going downhill, so he starts taking his aggression and frustration out on the Jack character, and specifically the family, which their last name is the Marrowbones, or Marrowbone, so that's where that comes from. And he starts digging deeper into their history, and he knows about why they fled England, and it kind of I don't want to spoil this film because it unravels very well, and I didn't see anything happening. I didn't know what was real and what was supernatural, if there was supernatural things at all. I didn't know anything that was going to happen. I think that the success of this film is literally from the fact that it's a mystery with a lot of different pieces, and it's slowly fed to you. It's not fed to you all at once, and as you slowly get more pieces to the puzzle, you're just interested to see where the story is going to go. And luckily it did not disappoint. I actually really like this movie. It's one of the better movies I've seen this year, and it's definitely a contender for my list. Right away you are interested in these characters. It's very well acted. Anna Taylor-Joy is great as Allie. The person who plays Jack is fantastic. All the characters, all the supporting characters, the siblings, as well as the lawyer, all of them are very good. The period piece aspect, I don't think it's too... Some people have problems with period pieces. I don't know exactly when it's set, but it's not too long ago to where it feels a total disconnect. But it's definitely not modern with cell phones and things like that. They kind of use lamps and things to light the house. But man, this movie had some genuinely creepy stuff in it too. I definitely got some chills a few times while watching it. Overall, it just screams interesting to me. Like, while watching it, I'm just interested in seeing where the story is going to go, and luckily it just unravels in a great way, to where it feels surprising. It's not often that I get a film that actually genuinely, you know, surprises me where it heads, and this one did. So I think that this movie is super well done, super well acted, super well shot. There's a lot of good cinematography as well as locations. The house that they film in, very nice. I like how the foliage outside is kind of growing in on the house. It makes it feel even more secluded. Ali lives on a farm, like, kind of far away, but you could see it in the distance, and they have that whole thing going on. Just a really good movie. I can't stress it enough. This is what I look for when I seek out these, you know, direct-to-video films, these independent films. These are the films that we are looking for as horror fans and, you know, collectors. So if you haven't seen or heard of this film, definitely give it a watch. I highly recommend it. I'm coming in high on this one. It's one of my favorite films of the year so far, so a 9 out of 10. Definitely check it out. Pick up the Blu-ray. It's well worth the watch. Really good here from Magnet. So that's it, guys. See you guys next time with another review or video. Peace out.